Hello and welcome everybody, hope that you're good, and we're here in King's Cross, and Dwayne, you've nabbed yourself a Pundo, I've heard.
I have. 13, 14, 13.
Beautiful. Shadow Lugia, you're going to purify? Okay, Shadow Lugia is here for this weekend. We're going to make it out with a couple of raids here in King's Cross with quite the turnout. And well, we're taking down raid number 1. We're going to see Shadow Shiny. We may already have got this last year on, like, what was it, 24-hour challenge we were doing when we were chasing Shiny Zorua. But if we can get another one, I won't say no to it. If we can get a purified Shundo, I'll be very down for it. Raid number 1, 26.45 would be our 100%. This isn't Shadow Shiny, and 25.93 is, yeah. Hopefully you can get caught pretty quickly, hopefully you get some good shiny luck, and hopefully people who need it can get it. It's only here for this weekend. I thought that was a first ball catch then for a minute. There has been a bit of hilarity with this, which is customary with any raid weekend or any kind of raid event in Pokemon Go these days. Apparently in APAC earlier today, or yesterday when they started, Lugia couldn't physically be beaten. Lugia would actually fluctuate between being enraged and subdued. Even once you subdued it, it would go back to being enraged, which meant lobbies of 20 people couldn't take down Shadow Lugia. It was impossible. So now it won't be enraged at all, although I have seen that they've somehow messed up 1-star Shadow Raids, because 1-star Shadow Raids, even though they shouldn't be able to be enraged, have been, because I did a Cranidos raid where it became enraged. So lots of things are breaking with Shadow Raids at the moment, but that is a catch with the second ball. We got 6 XL candy, and this is a dead 2-star. Lovely. But second raid is coming up, and I'm looking forward to this one, you know. Try and get some shiny legendary luck, see how we do here in Central. Let me know in the comments below, did you get any shiny luck on Lugia? Did you manage to get out and about and raid it? Because now, without the enraged mode, it's theoretically possible to duo this thing, which is great. I hope there were some people in that raid with me. I didn't even look. Just a little bit of mild panic because I've realised I managed to leave my charging cable somewhere or dropped it, but 25.27 is not good. And well, the windy boost, we've actually got Mega Aerodactyl sorted, so that's giving us a flying type extra candy boost and a little bit of rock damage if we need it, but not shiny. This does have play in Master League apparently, so it might be worth picking up a good one, but I'm not personally fussed. 20 quid down and 1 phone cable added, 25.22. But he got a shiny. Fabulous. The red t-shirt paid dividends, mate.
3 raids.
3 raids, that's like me last time. Fabulous. I've been sat on this page for the longest time behind the phone cable. That's the first time in however many years I've actually managed to do that and leave my phone cable behind. But the other one ran away, by the way, but that's what happens when you're faffing around looking for your phone cable that isn't actually there. Bam. They have actually changed. This is why things went a bit wrong with Shadow Lugia this time around, because they've been in and faffed around with the assets or the stats of this Pokemon. You can see, compared to last time around, it's nowhere near as attacky. Last time it was almost impossible to actually hit it. It was doing this, where it would just attack and attack and attack. Now, you can actually throw at it.
Yeah, second one in a row.
Time to see if we're going to have 3 in a row disappear from us. 25.19. Here's the thing, Shadow Raid bosses have a floor IB of 666, so you can get some properly trash ones. But will it be red? No, not this time around. It would be nice to get the XL candy from the catches, but because they're local raids, you do get a little bit for completing it. However, it's just very irritating to see constant runners. There's a point where this doesn't become fun anymore. There's instant breakouts no matter what you do. 1 run, 2 run, no, okay. That was so close to 3 in a row running. Unreal. I can safely say, not worth the trouble, A, but also, Lugia's my least favourite legendary. 100%. Feels like an eternity, and I've been waiting to get this one. Raid number 6 of the day, 2612. That's in the 2600s, 2645 would be the magical one, but can it be shiny with a red belly? That'd be fantastic. At least for the video. The sake of the content, come on! No. Something else. There was something important I was going to say. The format of these raid weekends for Shadow Pokemon still doesn't quite sit right with me, because this Campfire Central London meetup was scheduled for 12:45, but we didn't get going until about 1:30 because of the raid scenario. And it's now nearly 3 o'clock and we've done 6 raids and we're walking all over the place. The spawn, again, I think I say this every single time, the spawn of these raids needs to be rethought. Maybe they boost the raid spawns of these particular eggs, because it's one weekend, and it will be like another year before this thing comes back. Just boost the tier 5 Shadow Raids for this weekend. The other 3 weekends which have Suicune in them, fine, keep them as regular, whatever, but this should be more available. When we're in central London, for God's sake, and we're seeing 6 raids in nearly 3 hours. It's an 87%er, but it's quite a large Shadow Lugia. Maybe a showcase-worthy one. Raid number 7 is gonna be something 2568. It's nice to use the Dawn Wings Necrozma in a raid. Can it be red? No, not red. Although, to be honest, I think I'm still under 20 raids on this thing entirely. Given we did like 4 raids last year for it, and now we've only managed raid 7 in too long. So that first ball catch, jeez, you could knock me down with a feather. 25-48. Yeah. Trash. Don't think there's been overly much shiny luck despite the good turnout. There's been a lot of people turning out here and not much shadow shiny luck. Maybe I'm gonna break the curse. No. Love it. Good old Lugia. I do dislike this legendary quite a lot. Dislike is a powerful word, and I'm going to use it. In between this Lugia and the last Lugia, we've dropped the coin bag to try for PoGoMiloUK, and thanks Barside from the Moltres invite, by the way, 2480. Oh yes. It's not the worst you can get, by the way, but it's pretty down there. Come on. No. God, the luck is not there. Well, it's like raid number 9 or something. Not even on 50% of the ratio. Obviously Moltres, don't have a hundo of that either. Don't have a hundo Lugia, but Moltres I much prefer because it's easier to catch. I can't actually believe this. This is the 4th or 5th one to get to the last ball. This will be the 4th or 5th one to run at this ratio. This is pathetic. Didn't even hit an excellence on that one. And it's gone. The catch rate for this seems really bad, but I've never had that many legendaries run from me in that quick succession, ever. Not even the last time we did Shadow Suicune or Raikou or Entei, anything like that. Never have I had trouble catching legendaries like this. Here we go again. Again, you can let me know in the comments below how your day or weekend went. 2590, just like mediocre stat after mediocre stat. Really, you only need to chase this for the Shadow Shiny unless you're a PvPer in Master League. I'm very much not. Not Shadow Shiny. And honestly, I'm getting, as you saw from the previous clip, I'm getting very, very tired of this thing being a ball ache to catch. I don't mind things that fight, it's fine. You can put up a fight all you want, but having them constantly run, it's just a waste of raid passes, which equal a waste of Pokecoins, which equals a waste of money. And now my phone can't decide whether it's charging or not. Come on. That's the other thing with Lugia, is because of its attack, you have to wait for it to completely finish. You can't spam it in the middle of its attack animation because it floats up so high. What do you want from me? Excellent throw, counterclockwise. Straight out. Do you know what? We're going to try my weird, wacky throw. Let's see. Right, let's go completely off wall to the side with a golden Raz. Straight out, not even a roll. Let's go silver pineapple. It's literally, you have to try like a random concoction of throws these days. 1 roll, 2 roll. So that worked for the Moltres. Moving to the next row. Right, golden Raz, excellent. Curveball. 1 roll, 2 roll, and 3 roll. Finally, we've picked up some supplies and some hydration. And the Lugia is gonna be 2560. Although I've lost so many, I don't know what raid number we're on, genuinely. But I got the most damage, that's one thing. Saving, most damage means nothing. Could this Lugia hurry up? Because I'd like to drink my very nice refrigerated beverage and have a Magnum. Thank you, Lugia. Lugia clearly likes some ice cream in his life. 5XL, we're not even going to check the stats on it, we're just going to say, where's the next one? Somewhere. As it turns out, this is Shadow Lugia number 11 of the day, and also thanks to Dwayne for being my cup holder temporarily. Wow, 2512. I think I was just a bit sick in my mouth. But the blood orange red drink will bring in Shadow Shiny. Somebody got a final strike with the Todger. So I skipped that. I wanted to shout out whoever that was. Bam, okay, it's not sponsored, didn't work. Damn it. 11 raids in nearly 4 hours. It's hopeless, but first ball catch, I love that. 5XL, and it's just awful. In a very laggy Regions Park, I have completed the raid and 2578. Fantastic, yeah. Francesco's finally completed the same raid that I was in. So, it's not shiny. Somehow we got the header back and it caught, well, okay, we'll find out if it catches through the lag. No, it didn't. Come on. Excellent throw. Yes. Silver Pineapple is the way to go. Lucky raid number 13. I think it is. 2567. Yes! Somebody else did get a shiny. There've been a couple of shinies on this wave, which is great. Maybe we can join them. Bam! Nope. Beautiful, excellent throw. Probably going to break out instantly. 2-roll. Oh, I am stunned. First ball catch. What? Okay. It's an XL. I think this might be the final raid we do today. Raid 14 and, well, 25-20. Go on, Francesco. Get your shiny. Yes! He just needs the camera on it. Congrats. Finally. Now we see the threat of going home is all you need.
What do you say? This might be the last.
The last raid we do, exactly. Lugia doesn't care about me, that's fine. We got ours in 2023. 2 people we knew who needed it. Dwayne got it early, Francesco last raid. Us, we've had 4 Lugia run away from us today. That's the sum total of our achievements, but that's fine.
Go home.
That is what it is. Come on, in the ball. No, right. I think we'll wrap up in Ealing, actually. And as you can see, we're now back in Ealing after the session. And first and foremost, thank you very much, to Stars for organising that Central London meetup, as he always does for these major events. And also, big thanks to Vince, who's our community ambassador. We had people cancel and the organisation would have gone AWOL, and that's why Central London was the option for today. It was lovely to see so many people out there, people asking about content and people we've met before. So lovely to chat with all of you over there in the Central London King's Cross kind of group. Really fun day. This is where, and I did make mention of this earlier in the video, the whole Shadow Raid weekend thing, still after however many years, doesn't quite sit well with me. So Mewtwo, typically they boost the number of 5-star Shadow Raids for the weekend in question, which is great. For Lugia and Ho-Oh, they don't. Well, we've had Lugia now back for a second time, and we managed 14 raids in, well, we didn't really get going until 1 o'clock because there weren't any raids around. So we may have met up at 12, but there weren't any raids around for an hour. So we were out and about raiding for about 5 and a bit hours, and 14 Lugia done. And of which 4 of them ran away. No Shadow Shiny, not the worst thing in the world, because of course we did have one. From the 29th of October 2023, when we were coming off the sort of evening or night session of a 24-hour grind. So that's what Shadow Shiny Lugia looks like, people, but we didn't get one this time round. However, congrats to Dwayne and to Francesco, who needed to get theirs, and there were quite a few in the King's Cross group who did need theirs too. Let me know in the comments below if you managed to nab yours. What I did want to show you before we go is during the Team Rocket takeover, you can of course TM away Frustration, and it's going to be available again during the World Championships event on the 16th of August through for a couple more days. People might go into their storage, type Shadow, and try and search for their frustrated Pokemon, or search at frustrated to do that. That is not the most efficient way to TM Frustration off. What you need to do is go to your item bag here, click the charge TM, and then search at Frustration. And what that does, if you spell it correctly, is it brings up all the Pokemon that have Frustration on it, and you can just TM them away instantly without having to actually go into the Pokemon itself. So make sure you do it before the end of this event. Last call will be the end of the World Championships event, which I believe is either the 21st or the 22nd of August. So make sure you do this, because you do not want a Shadow Pokemon with Frustration on it. It's a waste of a move. As you can see there, all the Pokemon Shadow-wise we've had over the last couple of months, 3 months or so, now don't have Frustration on them anymore. And of course, on the back of that, a massive thank you to every single person who's on the Patreon credits. These are the people who continue to make this whole thing a possibility, the content, the live streams, and of course the event travel. I'm really hoping there's a few more things popping up. We won't be able to get over to APAC for the City Safari or the Safari Zone, unfortunately, but potentially in Europe. Let's hope for that. But these guys are awesome people. Thank you so much for supporting the content on this channel and taking it that much further. And it is of course the end of this week. So what is coming up next? Well, live stream schedule wise, we're going to have the Leap Spol Hour. We're going to live stream that. Yes, it's not a shiny we need? Maybe you do. Let me know if you're chasing it. The Leap is on Tuesday the 13th of August. We're going to be live streaming from 6 to 7 p.m. BST here on that day. And of course we have Incarnate Thunderous, making the Forces of Nature Incarnate Form trio complete from this season. It's not a bad electric type, but probably you could save your passes on that one. I've got to be honest. That raid hour is August the 14th. We'll be live streaming it, see if we can get some shiny luck, and possibly sending that out to you guys. And how you can join for that raid hour, pop a comment below with your in-game name and your friend code included in it. That's very important. I'm going to add 10-15 people. It may be less because there's less interest, but this time next week is Beldum Community Day Classic. Now, I'm going to say this, find yourself a little community if you can do. Come and join me in Walpole if you really want to have a good grind session. Chuck your Steel or Psychic type Mega down for that 3-hour session. Everything needs to go ham for that Community Day Classic. It's one of the best one, in fact, the best one we could have asked for potentially. We will live stream the very first hour of that. It will be 2 p.m. BST on the Sunday, August 18th. Cannot wait for that. The other bit of content is, of course, the World Championships event starting on August the 16th at 10 a.m. your local time, bringing in Scuba Chew and Shiny Mindfu as well. And I do think it's worth dusting off the 24-hour grind session for that one. So it's a research and a raid chase, plus there's some PvP shinies in the wild. Let's go over that. But that should be good fun. You can check the socials, they're all in the description below. Follow me on X and Instagram for live updates when we get that going. I'll make some posts and hopefully we can push some interest on that 24-hour grind. It's going to be a good one. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button below. However, you should also go and check out the Incensed podcast, because by the time this video is up, we will have episode 183 out for your listening pleasure. You can find the podcast link tree below, or you can just search up Incensed Podcast across all podcast platforms and across YouTube as well. We drop brand new episodes every single Sunday, and this one's a good one. And that really is everything. So if you enjoyed this video, go and check out either one of these bits of content on your screen right here. There's plenty more for you to enjoy. Maybe go and check out one of the previous 24-hour grinds to go and see what we're talking about if you don't know what we do in terms of those 24-hour sessions. Shadow Shiny luck, maybe a better raid session, let's see. But until the next time, do take care.